toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to start. And he'll just take him in as the start at 25. From the gun, again, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job on the base defense making a play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. The give to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. They'll run play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He took it as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around and find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll try the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great job on the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On first down and second and 9. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Stopping him short of the first down line.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option. The quarterback, they send the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Running to the left. He's not going to make it. What a job on his defense to stop him in his tracks.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he draws them to their feet on that one. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Fights off a defender. Breaks into the open. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's got to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys. And there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Looking for room. It's Peppers. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And those body bodies really bad. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looks as if we have an injury on this play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Off play action.
Oh my God, that should have been picked off. It should have been picked off. It should have been picked off.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Come on, friends, come on.
He'll start to return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get up and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special team being special.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes with return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. See what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The hand to the running back. Picks Works his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to be good.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Right back to him on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Russell. Extending the play. Quarterback gets the first down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense is going to do a better job of keeping that guy in that pocket.
We've reached the break, and State is on. Guys, let's have a look at the stats. We've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. On the run, it's Peppers. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job of attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
He dropped the ball!
He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line.
Joe.
Going back to work on offense now. Last time they had it, didn't pick up the first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot of damage. He gets 1 to the 32.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of this. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out.
Damn, Joe, run away again, huh? You said he was getting all nervous and they gave a signal to him.
They think there's room to run to the right here. A stopping pull maybe gets a yard to the 34.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
Back to pass, it's Wilkins. That's caught. It's Martin.
Oh, come on. It's a bullshit.
A couple of yards short of the first down.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano a mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
Hunt is on its way. And the returner will be dragged down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attacking.
A collision, and he stops at the 27 after picking up 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep your honest tackles chunk by chunk.
From the gun, running back gets it again. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field.
There we go, let's go.
Across his body, and it's picked off. At the 45 on his
Let's
way.
go. Use it here.
On the return, and this defense
Broken collarbone. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away from there.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. Looking for a crease to the left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. On it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They give it to him again. Slithers into space. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. It's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical, bringing that lunch pace.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. On the run, it's Mark. Turning it on. Bust through behind his pad. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice pass.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. To the ground with the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
4th down here, it's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive.
And they have analytical cars nowadays that says exact situation. What the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the decisions.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. They take a 4-point lead here in the second. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to South Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Russell. Quarterback moving. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Fires on the move. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Nothing the receiver could have done on that play, guys. You're not expecting the ball to be thrown behind you like that, especially in the sweeper.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. That's it, fly. A strike down.
Flag downfield.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Might be calling a hung route. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll get rid of it. Got his man to the left. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this down. They boot it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Scanning the field, it's Wilkins. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles. Defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Leaves it with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stops for a loss. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now adjusting. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. On the move from inside his spot. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. He'll pitch it. There he goes. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
These offenses are so hard to stop when you run the option because they play the quarterback well. They get it to the running back. The defense looks pretty good, but third and short, they get the yardage they need, and they move the sticks.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They'll leave it with him. Finding open areas. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. Well, you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone as Stilson the ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys to get some movement. They don't on this play. And the big fella has nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet him.
They love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Here's the handoff. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
That's a big key for this offense now. You've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. On the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Penn State! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
It looks like the offense just had the defense confused on that option play. Nobody accounting for the pitch man. The running back able to walk in.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game, trailing by 3 to South Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? Kevin and those guys are keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes that Alabama offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it, throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays. Down 14 to 2.
And I would also say, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together and make something happen on this side of the ball.
They'll go full wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
3rd and long, when the offense goes with a little play action, I don't know why the threat of the run, I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down.
That net return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. To throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it on? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Power football with the run. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the ball.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. You try to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. They met him there and forced the TFL.
Crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. The play action fake. Buys a little time. Swings it out to his running back. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and their stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had, hoping for better fortune this time around. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Russell. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here. It's fourth quarter, you're trailing, it's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Got it in the middle, it's Hampton.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Makes the catch. It's Hampton. They didn't quite get that run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a fourth and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, fourth down, offense has to make a decision.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll ride his man on the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Well, the offense did well on that loose football, but it won't matter much if they turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great real position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points and start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Second down, coming up against red zone opportunity. They'll try the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and completing the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game. The defense knows the run is coming back, so they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Yeah, and really good third down situation on defense. You know it's third long. You know the pass plays coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the fourth down.
How good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now?
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop at the 21. aggressive, going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance of this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, you're better on third down moving forward, though. You can keep yourself out of those situations.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing that they stop the pass, they win the game. They have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Grab over the middle. It's Edwards.
Can't get it.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Bring it in. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they decide to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance against your team. They had a really good game plan coming in this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out. This game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep shucking the pill? Do we keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We can't get mistakes.
Great job maintained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Gonzalez. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And hopes to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves him with a fourth short.
Really good job on the defense being visible, understanding the situation of the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the fourth down.
They already have a comfortable lead on by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. That will be enough to move the chains and get them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
How about that fourth down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the first down, and now Palmer just watching it go. Tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on fourth down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be a second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Sleep over there? Yeah.